Hello and welcome to the football world. You're watching the Football Current, powered by pure football energy. Football history does not repeat itself. It hunts. It studies patterns, waits patiently, and then strikes at the perfect moment. Every generation, one club understands this better than anyone else. Real Madrid does not simply react to football's future. It engineers it. And once again, the target is clear. One name, one presence. One striker built not just to score goals, but to dominate an era. Cristiano Ronaldo once carried that burden. Karim Benzema inherited it with quiet authority. And now, across Europe, another force is rewriting what inevitability looks like inside the penalty box. Erling Haaland is not coming for records. He is erasing them. At just 24 years old, he is producing numbers that once required a lifetime. His goals feel pre-written, as if defenders are only temporary obstacles in a story already decided. They do not stop him. They endure him. And inside the off grows louder with every passing season. What happens if Erling Haaland wears white? Tonight is not about rumors. It is about intention. It is about why Real Madrid wants him, why this move is so dangerously complex, and why, if it ever becomes reality, European football may never look the same again. To understand the obsession, you must first understand the phenomenon. Erling Haaland is not a traditional striker. He is a striker to his will, not with flair, not with elegance, but with mechanical cruelty. At 6'4", with the acceleration of a winger and the instincts of a predator, he stripped defending down to its most brutal truth. And he shattered scoring records that had survived.
Compete in terms of goals with Cristiano Messi. The numbers are unbelievable at his age, and we are really happy to have him.
Well, Haaland's one of those
without drama, without theatrics, just movement, timing, and ruthless finishing. Tap-ins, headers, first-time strikes that left goalkeepers frozen mid-thought. And the most unsettling part is not what he has already done. It is what he is becoming. His movement is sharper. His understanding of space is more surgical. His link-up play has evolved from functional to dangerous. Mentally, he no longer plays like a young star. He plays like a veteran who knows the exact second to end a contest. This is the striker Real Madrid has always chased in Champions League nights for the next decade. Florentino Perez has built his presidency on this philosophy. He does not just sign talent. He signs inevitability. Players who become global symbols not in spite of Real Madrid, but because of it. Erling Haaland fits this mold with unsettling precision. Young enough to build around. Marketable beyond football. Relentless in elite competition. Designed for knockout football where moments decide history. This is not a new fascination. Real Madrid watched him at Red Bull Salzburg when he announced himself to Europe with unapologetic arrogance. They tracked his explosion at Borussia Dortmund, where he made Bundesliga defenses look unprepared for modern power football. And now they see him ruling England, the most competitive league in the world, with a calm that borders on indifference.
What is that? From 3 goals to 6 goals? From 6 to 9? I think Haaland is very intelligent in the way he's playing. I see he has this killer instinct even if
timing of this interest is no coincidence. Real Madrid is preparing for another transformative cycle. Plans are already forming behind the scenes. Nico Paz is expected to return. A new defender is being evaluated. Another midfielder is on the shortlist. And quietly, deliberately, the question of a new number 9 has resurfaced. For years, Real Madrid wanted Haaland, but circumstances dictated otherwise. When he left Dortmund, the destination was Manchester City, a club offering immediate stability, tactical clarity, and the guidance of Pep Guardiola. Since then, Haaland has been sensational, redefining what efficiency looks like at the highest level. Last year, he signed a long-term contract that theoretically ties him to England until 2034. But contracts, in Madrid's experience, are not walls. They are timelines. According to reports emerging from Germany, contacts between senior Real Madrid officials and Haaland's agent, Rafaela Pimienta, have never truly stopped. The dialogue has remained alive, patient, and strategic. Inside Madrid, there is a belief, quietly held but deeply rooted, that the Santiago Bernabéu represents the final destination of Haaland's career. The striker himself reportedly sees it the same way. Not as an escape from Manchester City, but as the ultimate chapter. Still under very specific conditions. One of them involves Vinicius Jr., with his contract situation entering a critical phase and renewal talks unresolved. The possibility of his departure in the next 18 months cannot be ignored. Should that happen, the tactical puzzle shifts instantly. Kylian Mbappé moves permanently to the left. The central role opens. And suddenly, the idea of Mbappé and Haaland sharing the same frontline stops being fantasy and starts becoming architecture. The ghost of Karim Benzema still lingers in Madrid. On paper, his departure has been addressed. But emotionally and tactically, the void remains. Benzema was not just goals. He was gravity, detonating down the left flank. Power detonating through the center. Goals arriving from angles that feel unfair. Tactically, the combination is devastating. Mbappé stretches defenses horizontally, forcing fullbacks to retreat and center-backs to hesitate. Haaland punishes that hesitation vertically, attacking space with violence. Come with price tags. And this one would test even Madrid's legendary financial discipline. The largest obstacle remains Pep Guardiola. Manchester City did not sign Haaland as an asset to flip, saying that once placing him borders on impossible. Unless Haaland himself pushes for the move, there is no incentive to negotiate. And even then, the numbers involved would be historic. Much has been said about release clauses, but the reality is far more complex. Yes, clauses exist, but they are layered with conditions, timing, and leverage. Manchester City controls when doors open and how wide. Any transfer would involve not just a fee, but agent commissions, signing bonuses, and a salary structure that redefines standards. This would not be a transfer. It would be a financial operation on a scale few clubs could even attempt. Beyond Madrid, there is another dimension. La Liga itself is searching for a new face. Lionel Messi is gone. Cristiano Ronaldo belongs to history. Even Neymar feels like a relic of a previous cycle. Spain needs a new gravitational force. Haaland brings power football back to the league. He attracts American audiences, Asian markets, global sponsors. For Real Madrid, this is not just sporting ambition. It is strategic dominance. Tactically, the fit is almost too clean. Haaland thrives on service, and Madrid is overflowing with creators. Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo, Federico Valverde. Players who live to attack space and deliver the final ball. Crosses from both flanks. Vertical passes from midfield. Late runs dragging defenders out of position. Haaland would not need time. He would consume opportunities. But Real Madrid never rushes. They wait. They let contracts age. They let situations breathe. Pressure is applied quietly behind the scenes. If Haaland ever feels he has completed England, Madrid will already be there. Waiting. Always. Because every elite footballer eventually hears the same whisper. Champions League nights at the Bernabeu. The white shirt. The anthem. The history. Real Madrid does not sell projects. It sells immortality. Haaland is driven by legacy, not comfort. And legacies are built in Madrid. If this deal ever happens, football changes instantly. La Liga regains its global center. The Champions League power balance shifts. Defending evolves to survive something it was not built to stop. And Real Madrid enters another dynasty. This would not be a signing. It would be a statement heard across Europe. Right now, Erling Haaland to Real Madrid is not inevitable. But it is close enough to be dangerous. The interest is real. The monitoring is constant. The plan is alive. Because Real Madrid never stops hunting greatness. And Erling Haaland was born for this stage. So the question is no longer whether Real Madrid wants Erling Haaland. The real question is far bigger. When will the football world be ready for it?